Hello gamers far and wise, it's your wise gamer Kill the Wise. Welcome to another Fortunes of Bad Gaming Decisions Wise review. We're doing Fallout 76, another PS Plus Essential, January 2023 free game. I don't really know much about the game per se. I just know it's Fallout with online multiplayer abilities like Ark Survival Evolved, where you got to build stuff and go harvest and stuff like that. But there's also a story, so it's not like that. It's a little story driven. So stay tuned to see my review. As always, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and stay wise. I hope you guys enjoy the review. So if you've played a Fallout, right, there's nothing new here that's going to surprise you. Every Fallout game is pretty much the same. Doomsday, you get sent into a vault. This is Vault 76, which is the highest end vault, apparently, from what the story says. You'll see on the thing. But you know how it goes. Same Fallout story. You get thrown into a vault, you then get woken up, and then all of a sudden, boom, you have to go figure things out. Pretty much the same gist of it, except this one's online multiplayer, so when you go outside, there's other multiplayer people there that could be waiting for you, which I remember way back when the game first came out. People like fiend leveled and just waited outside, and when new people spawned, just instantly killed them, and people stopped playing. But same story: nuclear war, Fallout, go to the shelter, exit the shelter, go make a settlement. Nothing's changed. So if you're looking for something new from Fallout, this is not it. At least story-wise. Gameplay-wise, it is a little different, but we'll get into that. So if you're new to Fallout, you don't know about their perk system, which you get strength, perception, endurance, charisma, luck, intelligence, agility. They all do different things. They all have different perks. If you want to carry more stuff, you do strength. If you want more luck with critical hits and other things, you do luck. If you want endurance to run more, you do endurance. Kind of straightforward. Then you get these cool cards that you can equip. There are legendary perks and stuff like that, but every perk is obviously graded in this game. It's just how they keep you playing. There's a level up system. You do level up, and then you get those perks. So instead of in old Fallout games, you used to have to go in and individually put points in each thing, and then there's a tree. And this one is just level up, get a card, and then level up that card, or pick a different card, or pick another card that adds on top of that card. So I think that's a different aspect of the game, but here we are exiting the vault. Combat's the same, you know, L2's one up, down, you can shoot, you can make third person. You can interact with certain characters you'll interact with, and then there'll be ways to play out based off your charisma. You can see the conversation like in normal Fallout games. Then there's other people where you just talk to them and they just have a computer made a generated response, and it's just the same thing over and over and over and over again. Usually those are settlers. There are people to actually talk to. I'm still early in the game. I've only played an hour and a half of the game total before I did my wise review, because I just understood the gist of the game. But same categories. Sprint is left trigger, jumps triangles, X is crouch. You have a quick cast thing to get your weapons out. Weapons have durability, you have armor. There's a bunch of other stuff that we'll get to later on in the video when you build your camp. But you build your camp, but this time your camp moves with you. So kind of like No Man's Sky, where you have a home base and you set up home base, and when you want to move home base, you just open up your pip and then move the location, and all your items will get stored in there into that thing, and then that's good to go. We'll get into that soon. So here's what I was talking about, where you interact with a person, you have different dialogue. I kind of skipped through it because I was really interested, but it is plausible to talk to them and get certain things to add them that way. On to the next segment we go, wise gamers. Alright, wise gamers, we are back. Another segment, actually. So, you're kind of open world, free roam map. I'll clip the map to be right after this segment, but essentially there are robots that are floating around. There's like zombie things, there's mutated animals, there's guns. Like in every Fallout, you get to murder people and loot them, and then you have a amount that you can carry. So you'll see as I pick them and try to kill this protection robot. But when you do little interactions like this, sometimes there'll be settlers around and they will interact with you, and then they'll be more cautious. So the more you save them, the more likely you'll be able to grow settlements and stuff like that on the end. But you pretty much can. I think a cool function in this one is that when you loot people, loot bodies around you. If you hold square, you loot all the bodies around you instead of having to go to each individual body and loot like in past games. So I thought that was a pretty cool mechanic for the game this time. But this is the settler I was talking about. And now we're going to go to the next one. So here's where we get a cool mechanic that I like. I like games that are online games like Ark Evolved and No Man's Sky and Conan. For a long time I played. And it's kind of the whole building the bases, but this game has a dedicated server, so you don't have to worry about all your hard work disappearing unless it gets destroyed, but then you come back and you can repair it. But in Conan and Ark Survived, like Ark Survival, first of all, you can't transport your base. So once your base is destroyed, once you leave that area, you don't get back, you're fudged. This game, you get to at least move your camp. It's called the camp, so you get to move it and build it. They have everything you think of. There's blueprints, there's quests derived, there's floors, there's roofs, there's stairs, doors. There's the store, which is, I guess, how they keep the game alive, and that's how you buy all that cool stuff that you want to build, but you still have to go find the resources to build it. Right now I'm building an actual base for myself. I just decided to build a camp and see what the building mechanism was like, and it's pretty easy, not as complicated as other games. R1, L1, R1 are to move around, down and right, left and right on a directional pad changes the items to be their better version or worse version. You get a cooking pot, you get a workbench, and a chem bench, and then you get crops to build from harvesting things you harvest around. I stole someone else's tomatoes, and I built my own tomato thing. Starlight Creeper. So you get to harvest stuff that produces stuff every 17 hours or whatever the timer is. So there's timed events as well, which I thought was pretty cool. So there's at your actual camp. So if you hit circle and then hit L1, it'll let you place your thing. So I'm just putting all my stuff down so I get to be done. I built 2 turrets because of all the robots I killed. So there's some there's defenses, there's power grids. It's like the Fallout 4 settlement mechanism, but they made it on more Ark Survival-y, I guess. That's the way to put it. Let's put it. So as always, wise gamers, stay put for the end review. Cue transition. Now here's the part I really want to talk about. It's the map, right? I didn't actually know there was a map until I was almost done playing an hour and a half into the game, because I was like, where am I supposed to go? But this is the map. It's pretty big. And as you can see, there's little points. There's other players' settlements. You see them on here. So I thought that was pretty cool. So you can kind of try to avoid people. They do send out spams to get people. There are challenges for the whole map as together with normal online stuff. So there's my camp. And then you see all the places I've been. All the places I walk past. Where I got to go for my next 2 missions. I think the map's cool. And it gives you an idea of, like, I didn't realize how big the map actually was. So now I'm more interested and willing to play. It still gives you the Fallout vibes where you're by yourself. You gotta walk unless you're planning to team up with someone. But overall, the map's huge and a lot of potential here. Last but not least, we gotta always set up the online store for this kind of game, right? This is where they make their money, how to keep servers alive, how to keep everything alive. So here's all so you get featured, there's bundles. It's kind of like Warframe. You gotta spend in-game currency money or currency money that gets transitioned into currency for in-game stuff, and then you can buy the stuff. I'm just going through everything to unlock all the free stuff in the process of looking at everything. So there's skins, there's stuff for the camp, there's a plethora of things. Now, is it a pay to win? No, I don't think so, but it probably does help for some of these things. And they're probably more than just cosmetics, so that's something to keep an eye out for as I play forward. But now it's time for the moment you have all been waiting for, wise gamers. My wise review. So, I think this game is fun. I'm probably in it a little too late, but they didn't make it seem like it's too overwhelming to want to get involved more. And then as long as no outside higher level player kills me, I'll find it enjoyable to keep playing. So, as always, everyone, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and stay wise, because this game is definitely worth keeping to play on your downtime when you have some alone time. So, as always, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, stay wise, and see you on the flip side, my gamers.